Well, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wendy, who are we have with us here
We have
today?
Ned Wilson.
Hi,
he
Ned.
is our maintenance manager, maintenance supervisor.
He's the new Al Fry.
Okay, very good.
New
Very
and improved,
good.
right?
Yeah, there we go.
Ned, welcome on, and tell us a little bit about kind of your day-to-day. You got a lot of property that you got to maintain
got a lot of
over
stuff
there.
that we do all the time, yeah.
What-
We recently had a sanitary survey for a water system, and it went pretty good. We got some things that we got to do for on top of the water towers, but doing some vent work and that kind of thing. Other than that, it went really well.
So we're moving into the summer months here, in spring, but summer before you know it. What are some of the ways that you prepare the grounds, both at Johns Prairie and Sanderson Field, to kind of make sure that when people come up and rent the facilities or the decommissioned runway there and things like that, or just kind of keep the grass down for any kind of problems?
We got a couple of big mowers. The guys have been out in the big mowers, and we got some small mowers, and the guys have been out in those and knocking the grass down. And this week we're starting our spraying routine to get rid of the noxious weeds that we have growing on the board and stuff like that. And,
they can be tough, those weeds.
some of them are pretty bad, yeah.
How much are you going to be involved as you guys work towards all the runway improvements here as we move through? Is that kind of FAA deal?
The
You say
maintenance
you
staff
guys
is
deal
really
with
not
that.
that involved with that kind of stuff. Brandon's kind of taking care of all that kind of stuff, but we just take care of the grass and that kind of thing. Keep it knocked down and
Well, make sure they don't run over the three-horn lark.
streakhorn lark.
Streakhorn
Yeah.
lark, all that
That's
sort of
right.
That's street corn.
They're kind of a pain, but it's part of the program.
For
And
sure.
the Shelton pocket gophers, you keep track of those.
Yeah, we got to count
Yeah.
going all the time.
But it will impact, the work they do just based on, the setup and the logistics, it'll impact. But by then, because it'll be August, most likely the mowing season will be pretty quiet.
Sure.
Yeah.
The fire danger's up. The grass isn't growing because
Yeah,
it's so dry
that's
at that
good.
point. So, so it won't be too bad. But, these guys do a great job. Ned has taken over a program that, I was here for 19 years
Yeah.
and did things his way. And he had, strengths and did good things. But, Ned's got other strengths and just already. And he virtually got in the position, April 1st, I think was official.
Oh, yeah.
And has just already just done some really great improvements communication wise. He's working with the city, talking, on different water things. He's just starting a program where we're doing some in-house training, so on forklifts and getting
that's
some new
great.
equipment.
Yeah.
We've had old, kind of harnesses and stuff for years. It's like, so you spend a little money to do some of that, but beefing up some of that is really important. And
For
he
sure.
right away hired a new guy, Tanner, and Tanner's already just fits in like he's been there for 18 years, but he's only maybe 18 years old. No, no, he's a super young guy.
He was an intern last year, right?
No.
Okay.
No, but he came with a good skill set. He's been
Absolutely.
working on right-of-ways for Green Diamond for a couple of years and stuff, so that fits right into our program that we have with
You
taking
gotta-
care of our right-of-ways and that kind of thing.
Got a
So
good crew up there you're
yeah,
working
Oh,
with.
yeah.
Everybody loves each other.
Nice. That's fun. That's good stuff.
We
Any-
do, and it's a small crew.
Yeah, for
Keep
sure.
in mind, we have Ned, who leads the crew, and then we've got 3. And one is basically more of a, he does more of the maintenance and mechanics side, on the vehicles. And so he does do, the maintenance
he
too.
does everything, too.
But he doesn't have, we don't have him in the field quite as much. So really 2 guys,
Wow.
do over, close to 1,500 acres of land. Is
That's
a pretty big
testimony
deal.
to their good work when you
Absolutely.
have a small crew like that.
Yeah.
handling
They're
this
going
big
all
area.
the time, that's for
They
sure.
For
are.
sure.
Yep,
For sure.
yep.
That's awesome. Anything else going on at the port these days as we kind of get ready
Nothing
for the...
exciting.
Yeah,
Summer
we
months?
had an event. Puget Sound Enduro Riders always do their annual poker run, I think is the Memorial Weekend, and things went great. And
Good.
they're always, great stewards of the land and really clean up well. And they actually camp out there and everything else.
Yeah,
but
there's probably 300 or 400 trailers up
Holy
there.
yeah,
moly.
yeah, so it's a big
It's a
deal.
lot of
so.
folks. If there's ever people driving by and they see increased presence there, like that group or 300 or 400 strong, how can the public find out, without calling 911 or something. Oh my gosh, there's stuff going on. Is there a list or something or a way that people can call the port and go, what's going on up there? There's something going on
They
up there?
could. I think typically people just kind of go to the, to the gate.
Drive
and-
over there and see what's going
Yeah.
What are you
on.
guys doing here?
So every group, and especially large groups like that, this was open, I think, to the public. You have to sign up, but they would, tell them what they're doing, that kind of thing. The other groups, the autocross, that kind of thing, are more private. But that's part of the deal with us, is they have to man the gate. They either have to have a locked gate or man the gate, and so they're constantly having to,
bet.
talk to public if public
People
comes.
are always coming by wondering what's happening up there.
Yeah, I think if you call the port number, I'll have to check on this, but I think it says, if you have an emergency, call, and I think it has one of our cell lines, but we'll have to check on that. But we have a calendar on our website, so if you go, I think it's kind of hidden, but if you go to our website, and I want to say it's maybe in the download page, it'll say inactive runway calendar, and if you click on that, you can at any time see, what events happening.
For sure. Well, we'll put the
So-
links, of course, to that here on the show when we post that. Ned, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
And nice
Thanks for
to
coming in.
have you with all sorts of busy work up there on both those port properties of Sanderson Field and the Johns Prairie area. You guys have a good weekend and
You
enjoy
too.
Forest Festival if you're in town, and we'll have a good one.
Yeah.
We'll talk again real soon at